Well, the world's attention right now, as we all know, is quite remarkably focused on two extremes unfolding on either side of Europe. To the west, we're watching an extraordinary and heartfelt pilgrimage of people from right around the globe, but Britons mainly, sacrificing their time and their comfort to pay their respects to the late Queen Elizabeth II. Humankind at its most selfless. To the east of Europe, though, we're watching the extraordinary and beastly torture and mass murder of innocent civilians by a Russian force which refuses to respect the Ukrainian population's right to freedom and democracy. Humankind at its most selfish. In London, 1 million mourners are sharing stories and memories about a woman who demanded peace, stood up for the helpless and led by example. The world needs more of that. In Ukraine, millions are mourning as well, but sharing stories and memories about what a ruthless dictator has ordered his troops to do to create war, massacre the helpless, and engage in a campaign of sheer terror. The world needs none of that. Across the weekend, 500 world leaders and dignitaries flew into London to be part of the most significant funeral ever held. While also, over the weekend, 500 forensic investigators and police converged on that mass gravesite in the countryside of Izium, northeast of Ukraine, to work on what is suspected to be the most significant series of war crimes ever committed against Ukrainian civilians. How can so much love on one hand and yet so much evil on the other hand be happening just 2,400 kilometres apart? Is it about differing cultures? Possibly. Is it about differing political systems? Possibly. Or is it just the difference between two human beings, one who was born to lead and spread goodwill, and another who was born to hate and inflict his own cruel legacy on the world? Most certainly. Good and evil always starts at the top. Queen Elizabeth II deserves our unending respect. Vladimir Putin deserves our harshest punishment. And the juxtaposition of what's happening in the world right now is just a terribly sad lesson for all of us.